Alright, so we're checking out the only game where you have to make split-second choices in order to become a horrible dick, neglect your entire family, and then promptly die of cancer. It's Life is a Game. More totally regrettable lives, damn it! Life is a Game is one of those games where I get the opportunity to put the developer's children through college. It has a store thing where you get to buy stuff, and apparently there's a brand new streamer job, so goddamn it, I want it. I also want to live like the worst life humanly possible. We'll eventually live a good life, but first I want to ruin everything. What do all these mean? Bob Ross baby? Absolutely. I like how one of the things I could buy is just that one friend that you have in school that's a little too clingy. Like sometimes you wonder if she'll end up killing your parents because they don't approve of her. Yeah, all this. This is an artist. It looks like a wizard. I love how Pepe is in here and his position is just worker. Like, this is a worker too. The only difference is it's like this was made out of alcoholism and this was made out of depression. Oh yeah, we buying all the streamer stuff. And let's go ruin our child's life. All right, so here's the goal for the first run. I want basically to be the worst child possible, but I need to stay alive until the end. I don't care about friends. I don't care about dogs. I do care about art because I like art. Art for days, baby. I can draw pictures of friends since I won't actually have any. I have become Bob Ross. Not only have I become Bob Ross, I'm being taught by the wizard. It's like dollar store Bob Ross, like a knockoff Bob Ross. This is a Blob Ross, the less agile, slightly more flabby counterpart. Wow, my painting really took off. I don't need friends. I have these horrible pictures to mock me instead. I can't even afford flowers. Here, you get the shit flowers. Do I have enough money for a car? Nope. There's nothing like getting out of the party bus and seeing all the different women that can turn me down. You know what, cosplay girl? You're the one for me. Damn it, there's a girl in a sports bra. That's the one I want instead. Can I pick a second one? Damn it. Yeah, she's cute. She's ours, right? Okay, this time my painting will be better. Nope. Jesus Christ. I'm still gonna keep practicing. It's the only thing that brings me joy. I can't afford anything. We're gonna be living under the bridge. Ah, there's nothing like coming home with my lovely wife to the delicious scent of urine. Be like, how you feeling, honey? She's like I'm about to get shot. That's good. That's good. Can you hold my colostomy bag while I'm inside of this wheelchair? All right, more painting. I completely neglect. I was gonna say I completely neglected my child. I went to go put this child down the slide and it ended up doing a full tumble on its head. Hey there, daughter. Here's your kid back, only with many less brain cells. Sorry. Finally, I made it to the end. What is this? This is like an outhouse? It's not so bad having a girlfriend. We got married, right? Oh, it's not an outhouse. I thought it was like gonna be a place where I do ice fishing, but it's a coffin. He lived as a wealthy professor. This is the image of wealth in the game. I don't even have a bed. I have a futon. If there's one thing I like to use, it's my beer bottle as a pillow to help me sleep at night. He was focused on painting. All the problems that were wrong in my house, I used to just patch over them with my horrible paintings. I like how I never got any better. I painted for like 80 years straight, and the only thing I can paint is a poorly drawn derpy burger. He kept his distance from his friends. The scenes in this game, this is like the epitome of depression. Sitting out here on this park bench alone, the rain coming down. You don't even try and keep yourself dry. Oh my God, look at my dog. Oh, Jesus, it's awful. I can imagine how this entire back and forth goes. The little girl's like, Daddy, you never talk to me. And the father's like, of course I do, Michelle. And the mother's like, her name's Stephanie. The little girl's like, what is more important than me? And he's like, trying to learn how to tie my goddamn shoes. And I still haven't finished painting that burger. People said he was cold-hearted. He was just an asshole to everyone. The end was a little disappointing. You think so? I know it looks like my wife is crying, but I'll bet she's just like putting her hand over her mouth so no one can hear her say, why am I even here? Let us rewind and see all of the horrible things. I can't imagine how surprised that little baby would have been. He couldn't even talk yet. Oh my God, look at his left eye. When we put him down the slide, he ended up getting brain damage. He probably got like tetanus or an infection on these grounds. Where am I living? There were days when anything I drew just felt wrong. On those days, it's just better to have a cold one instead. The icy grip of alcoholism strikes. I can imagine someone looking at this and being like, oh, is that supposed to be like an abstract art piece? And he's like, it's supposed to be a unicorn. I know it won't change anything, but I'm sorry for not treating you well. Just kidding, later. So much happened between you and me. Thank you for creating so many wonderful memories. I love how the dog gets all this praise and the family just gets nothing. Those days with the cosplay girl were the best. I wanted to paint it flawlessly. Blob, you failed that when you sat down. We were quite close back then. I don't actually remember your name. Drawing was an escape when I was down sometime. Switching this run was all the time. Everyone knows there's no such thing as a perfect life. I'm all right because I was happy. How can you look at that and be okay with it? We have to do better, and we still have to become a streamer. Hold on, I decided this time we're gonna treat everyone like gold. We're gonna try and lead the perfect life. If I become a streamer, good. If not, I'm not stopping until I eventually become a streamer, goddammit. We're going for sports. All right, make friends with everyone. Kick the balls. I like how I said make friends with everyone. I totally left that girl hanging. I'm still trying to figure out what kind of weird human centipede thing is going on over there. What the hell? The only thing that grew up was my hair. Watch out, my hair's coming in here to do battle. All right, I gotta pay attention to people this time. Gotta rock out, hell yes. Things actually are going good for once. What the hell? I don't know what that vehicle was, but I want it. I don't even care if I go $180 into debt. Okay, come on, sports bra girl. Sports bra girl. Come on. I guess I'll take you. Never mind, you broke my heart, you bitch. I'm gonna live alone for the rest of my life because of you. Whatever, I don't need women. These roses cost me like $300. We're still killing it. Most influential singer. Oh my God, we're so wealthy. Give me the big ass house. I'm gonna be the only one living in there after all. Sometimes when I'm alone inside of my house, I like to swim around in my money and pretend that it's the woman of my dreams caressing me that turned me down in front of the bus stop. That right there was a hell of a life we just lived. Take me home. He lived as a wealthy singer. Those poor fish. Real quick, is that someone's hair? Or is this dude projectile vomiting all over this dude's back? He liked playing soccer. He's sitting here, he's kicking the soccer ball around. He's like, you know, each time I kick this soccer ball, it reminds me of how my balls felt when I was rejected by the woman I loved. He was so considerate toward his friends. Who the hell is this? No wonder he was considerate. He lived alone without a spouse. Look at him drop his head and all the happy couples. Of course, the cherry blossoms are blooming. This girl's over here. She's like, you know what's great? And he's like, what, honey? And she's like, not being single. And this guy's like, fuck. People remembered him as a good man. Actually, he was a good man. He lived a pretty good life. I was really happy. It felt like a lifetime achievement. You know, to not sleep under the bridge. National celebrity, more than that. I was just happy that there were those who remembered the songs I sang. Is our name Midnight Animal? I feel like we're a terrible role model though. Like kids are gonna come home and they're gonna be like, wow, that concert was awesome. I learned something amazing. And their parents are like, what? And they're like, monogamy is stupid. The cool part is I got to run around in my underwear all day long because I was a single guy my whole life. My dog was probably the most happy of all. He's like, you know what's great? Not having a 5-year-old girl tugging on my ears. This was my Johnny Bravo stage. Marriage is not always required in life. I like being free. Look at how depressed this girl was that we even asked. She's like, there's seriously 5 of us sitting in a row and you had to pick me. This was our very first show. It was unforgettable. It was my first time ever gargling whatever's inside of glow sticks. I just wanted something that required my body to move. And sucking on the fire extinguisher wasn't it. Okay, that wasn't bad, but we still need to become a streamer. This time, we're doing it. Oh, wow, we came out of the womb wearing a full officer outfit. All right, after drinking some exorcism milk, slide down the slide and we're ready to go. I like how getting good at art means that you have to ruin your family's house. Rather become a goddamn artist. My art was always there for me. Hello, crazy friend. My God, we get to choose between a streamer and a soccer player. My life's ambition. To disappoint my parents. Let's do this. Selfie stick in hand. We go forth. Lifting weights, making friends, eating ramen. Look at this, we even got Ninja helping us out. Don't get me wrong, all the hate mail is just going to the spam folder. I can't die of cancer yet. If I do, I can't ruin my child's life. Yeah, whatever, give me the big ass bouquet. This sweet ride. Wow. What an eclectic color. You know the one thing that this car doesn't have room for? Space for a child safety seat. Princess Leia? No. Cosplay girl? Maybe. This girl, is this like a hobo? You're the last one. You're the only one left that I can possibly choose. I have to choose you. Got married to some girl, looks like she's homeless. Let us vomit hearts out together. I think I am gonna end up neglecting my family because I don't have time to click on this. I do love my dog though. My son over here is like playing Smoke on the Water. It doesn't matter to me. I'm still not clicking on this. Look at all the success that we're blessed with. PewDiePie's over there telling us about how disappointed he is that we never actually spoke to our child. Getting over here at the con, the League of Legends. Oh, I actually get to give a speech? And it was a success. Ow. Okay, now I legitimately don't want to die of cancer. Things are going so well. Well, things except for my child's life growing up. You get the big ass mansion. Look at this. Me and my uppity wife inside of our chandelier laden mansion. What is it you don't see in here? Pictures of my children. I feel really bad. I've already treated them so poorly. I need to say hi to my kids every once in a while. Yeah, maybe I'll just talk to my friends instead. You can jump in the wheelchair. Oh, my wife just had a heart attack. She saw me levitating in the wheelchair and she was like, I'm out. I guess I get to play golf alone since my wife is dead. Come on, Junior. Come with me and I can tell you of what a life of regret feels like. All right, down the slide you go. 10 out of 10. No brain damage. Hey! In the end, we walk out to our cold, desolate wasteland so that we can lay inside of our box and think of all the things that we did wrong. Actually, this should be a pretty good run. There's even a couple people chilling out with us. He lived as a wealthy streamer. I like that I'm so pretentious that I'm watching myself on the TV. That's what it looks like. It just looks like my Twitch chat or something up here. These fish are over here. They're like, yeah, he's not kidding. He really is an asshole to live with. Also, I appreciate that, like, no matter what my life circumstances are, I'm always an alcoholic no matter what. He liked painting. This isn't actually a landscape painting I'm doing. It's a portrait. This guy over here, he's the one painting. He's like, are you done yet? Like, no, keep running in place, bitch. He listened to his friend's problems at times. Once again, usually drunk. Actually, pretty much always drunk. He was a cold and heartless father. I'm sorry. I timed it wrong. Also, is it just me or is the hobo girl that we ended up getting married to like ultra thick? I can even picture this. Like, look at the face on him. I could see him trying to weasel out of this. He's like, why don't you play with your rabbit, honey? And she's like, Mr. Rabbit died from neglect. Everyone looked up to him in awe. Everyone except for his daughter. I like how he's over here trying to look modest. He's like, I'm so humble. Who the hell is this? Is this Thickerella that we were married to, or is this some other girl? I was glad that my people were around me. I like how he says my people, not like my family, but you know, like my streaming manager, my sponsor, my legal team. I don't know who this woman is because my wife's dead. Your grandchildren are all that keeps you going at such an old age, it seems, especially when your wife miraculously dies after having an argument with you. Completely accidentally. I've accomplished a lot. But were you happy like me? She's like, no. From the sobbing face of your child, could you not tell? Got that mansion though. I was so grateful that I got the opportunity to do this. I'm grateful to be grateful. When I was in front of the camera, I was always happy. I was glad I chose this job. I love how I have my priorities in order, like YouTube button all the way at the bottom, stormtroopers all the way at the top. If I could choose the best moment in my life, this would be it. The moment when I knew that my child would be a millionaire guitar player. He could support me. Also, my wife looks kind of derpy from here. Passing by my daughter, I'm like, you love that guitar, don't you? And she's like, it's the heaviest thing I could find that I might use to kill you with. You are always such a good dog. I don't really know what happened to you. You didn't get your own little like montage about how you died. He's like, well, your daughter only got one montage and it was about how she hated you. Thinking about it now, I should have spent more time with you. Nah. I even named it and showered it with love. You talking about the car? The sales girl. My life was a success because you were my friend. Who the hell were you? Were you bikini top girl out on the mountain? I still don't know. I felt calm when I was drawing because I felt angry when I was neglecting my family. I don't regret anything. Nothing? Really nothing at all. It was such a good life. Well, we did it. We finally became the most popular streamer, made friends with Ninja and PewDiePie, and still ruined our child's life. Anyway, folks, hope you enjoyed this episode of Life is a Game. Till next time, stay foxy and much love.